Yo, am I the only nigga that wants to preserve black men? Am I the only nigga that doesn't want to be brainwashed? Listen, yo, sometimes I feel like I'm the only nigga that's tired of being brainwashed. Like, I really think I'm like Neo. Or maybe I'm Morpheus and I'm supposed to find a Neo. But then Neo was this Asian American white dude, Keanu Reeves. Why was Morpheus? Yo, dog, I'm tired of being brainwashed, B. Tired of being brainwashed. I'm, I was really, I'm really trying to find what it is that motivates me. It's not about pro-black shit, although I consider myself and identify as someone who's pro-black. I'm trying to think like, what's my motivation here? And I know what it is. Like, I can't say I know all of what it is, but I definitely keyed in on it. I'm tired of being brainwashed. Um, yo, I'm fucking tired of being brainwashed. And it's just, it's just, niggas make me sick. Not y'all niggas watching, but you niggas out there in the world, the people you know who ain't watching and who you'll tell to watch, but they won't watch. Them niggas, these niggas, y'all make me sick. I'm tired of the brainwashing. It's crazy because I feel like I'm born in 91 and I had to have been subject to some level of brainwashing, but it wasn't as advanced as it is now. Alright, so I'm about to just get into it. I'm tired of the brainwashing. I'm tired of niggas being brainwashed. I think I called it more sense because I wanted people to have more money and more common sense, more spiritual sense, more mental sense, and I wanted people to be more in tune with who they are if they weren't being brainwashed. All you niggas brainwashed? Like, did they just do like a fucking baptize or just you know what I mean? Like, is that what it is? Is that what it is? I feel like, yeah, I feel like a lot of you niggas, not a lot of y'all, but I feel like a lot of niggas, they gotta be like, here's CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, they all in the same bucket. Republican, liberal. See, if you even arguing about Republican, liberal, left, right, you brainwashed. You're already brainwashed. Because the fact that you even think there's two sides when they're not pushing the same agenda from different angles on one side, it's like you brainwashed. You brainwashed. I can't, look, and I understand using terminology to create an identity of your beliefs. So I get when someone says, I consider myself a conservative, I consider myself a liberal, because they're trying to find an identity, or they're trying to convey an identity to someone in a one-word, brief way. But if you really, really believe that shit, there's a difference between just using it as a term to give someone a picture and believing it. I think most times people who use the term also identify with the system, but sometimes people just use it to express where their general thought patterns and beliefs are. And I think I'm cool with that. But like, if you believe that shit, dog, you brainwashed. You brainwashed. If you can't see how the media on both sides is working to push one agenda, you're brainwashed. Don't talk to me if you're brainwashed. Hit the unsubscribe button, the unfollow button, the block button, hit all of that. Because I really want to save people from being brainwashed, but if you're so brainwashed, how can I save you? They already gave you the holy water, the baptism. You know what I mean? I don't know what the answer is for you. Maybe you could watch The Matrix. Maybe that could unbrainwash you. But the metaphors in the movie might just go right over your head. I might just have to start playing The Matrix in the background, but then I might get copywritten. So we're not going to do that. I had a few ideas for what I wanted to talk about today, but I was struggling all day to figure out what my message is, and I felt like that's something very important I need to determine from this point going forward. A lot of things in my head that I need to develop to improve this show, and I felt a little overwhelmed, in all honesty. And I felt like just doing this kind of me to you conversation would be a little more appropriate, just because actually I didn't feel like it'd be more appropriate. I really wanted to talk about the follow-up of how I feel about the Bill Cosby case from yesterday, because I got so much new information that my original claims of feeling like Cosby may be guilty, I don't even feel like that anymore, due to the same shit I'm talking about, media brainwashing. People are so emotionally aroused that they let their emotions dictate truth. And fact of the matter is, there was no substantial evidence. Fact of the matter is, Andrea Constand sought civil attorneys before going to the police. She never sought criminal attorneys. So she wasn't trying to get justice, she was trying to get money. That's why you seek a civil attorney for a civil suit. She sought multiple meetings calling Cosby on Valentine's Day after the alleged incident before going to police. She had inconsistent stories with the police on multiple occasions, and that's why the original DA on the case, Bruce Castor, said that Montgomery County was not going to pursue the case because he realized the case had too many inconsistencies, too much stuff that was insubstantial. After Cosby made the deposition from the civil suit saying that he did give women these drugs, he low-key in advance buried himself because he never foresaw that this case would be reopened or it'd be possible to reopen. And he thought, okay, well, the DA here isn't going to reopen the case. But once that DA was no longer the DA and it became someone who from 2005 said he would have prosecuted the case, Kevin Steele. Once Kevin Steele became the DA 2 months before the end of the statute of limitations, then the case was reopened. Then they opened the deposition. Then that information became privy to the public. Then Cosby put himself in a compromised position. But people don't talk about the stuff I just first mentioned with the inconsistencies with Andrea Constand. She had told stories that had, I was reading, I think it was a People.com article, talking about as many as 6. This is an interview they did with the former DA, Bruce Castor. And she had multiple inconsistencies. And this is shortly after the alleged incidents. Like, how many inconsistencies could you have if this is a fresh memory? You know what I mean? And even that, we're not going to just go off and say the inconsistencies, because maybe some people say, well, she was traumatized, this and that. But why would she seek a civil attorney, not seek a criminal attorney, and try to speak to Bill Cosby? Why would she do all 3 of those things and try to speak to the guy who allegedly raped her, all before going to the police? Never sought a criminal attorney, only sought civil attorneys, and tried to speak to the guy who raped her on Valentine's Day, calling him twice. Why would she try to do that? Explain to me, if you're a rape victim, if you think you've been raped, why would you do that? I'm tired of being brainwashed, B. I'm tired of people accepting what the media tells them. I'm tired of talking to people who don't have critical thought. I'm tired of talking to people who are aroused by their emotions. I'm tired of people who don't think. None of these motherfuckers think. And you know what's crazy is, what I'm realizing is, when I was working a 9 to 5, 60 hours, 70 hours a week, I didn't think. And I'm a thinker. And I didn't think as much as I used to think. Now I think a little, probably too much. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I'm not thinking enough. Niggas don't think. And you know why niggas don't think? Because they're working 60, 70, 80 hours. Because when you get home, all you want to do is unwind. Why the fuck would you want to think? I remember talking to my mom, and we saw a movie like Inception, and she was like, yeah, it was alright. And I'm like, it's alright. To me, that was a phenomenal movie. It was one of the best movies I've seen since The Matrix, in terms of science fiction. And she was just like, yeah, but when I come home from work, I don't want to think about all of that. And I was just like, what? I'm looking at my mom like, you're a fucking zombie, B. And I love my mom. But that shit was disappointing to hear, because it was like, I don't want to think. Huh? This shit is crazy, B. Yeah, the more I hone in on it, I don't know how to stop the brainwash from being brainwashed. I guess what I am here is to create a tribe of people to let them know, especially black men, because I feel like we're being attacked more, but it's not just for black men. I am trying to connect with any and everyone else. I'm not trying to connect with any and everyone else. I'm still discovering who I'm trying to connect with, but I'm primarily trying to connect with black men and black women. I'm not barring out other ethnicities and other categories of people. I'm not barring them out per se, but my focus is on them because I feel like we're being brainwashed heavily. You know what I mean? So if I can save a black brother, a black sister from being brainwashed, my mission's done. I'm trying to, yeah. God bless y'all. Universe bless y'all. You know what I mean? I don't even know what the fuck to say, B. I'm reading people talking about, I saw a meme, someone was like, the reason when your daughter hears you supporting Bill Cosby, that's why she won't tell you that her uncle touched you, or her uncle touched her. Tell you that her uncle touched her, essentially saying your brother, or maybe on the other side of the family, won't tell you that she's been touched by a man, been sexually assaulted, because she feels like you're supporting people who are being considered rapists. And I agree with that sentiment. Like, you know what I mean? You don't want to say something like that, but I think it's very important that we don't just call Bill Cosby a rapist when he was convicted on sexual assault based on allegations. It's sad to say, because the justice system is flawed. I mean, if we couldn't tell that, oh shit. Y'all niggas funny, son. If you couldn't tell the justice system is flawed, I don't know where you've been living. You clearly couldn't have been living in America. It's black people getting clapped up every day. Son. Stupid. Y'all motherfuckers is really stupid, son. Some of y'all motherfuckers is really stupid, son. Anyways, my point was that it sucks because we're in a justice system where, and I'm gonna end with this note, it sucks because we're in a justice system where it is flawed. Even if it was fair and impartial to everyone, which it already isn't, which is why it's a huge reason, probably 95% of the reason the system isn't fair. Even if it was impartial, which it isn't, to everyone, then we'd still have a flawed justice system, because we need undeniable proof, or so we claim. We need undeniable proof that the accusations, the charges, the crimes that someone is being accused of did occur under the statute and the law and the wording of the law as it is stated. And sometimes those things don't all come into congruence with each other. They don't come into alignment with each other. Sometimes the way the law is worded allows a loophole. Sometimes it's not even the wording. Sometimes the proof just isn't there. The proof isn't strong enough to be considered proof. In my opinion, from what I reviewed with this Bill Cosby case, I'm not saying that he didn't rape the person, although I am increasingly doubtful that he did. To me, in my opinion, I was thinking that he could have, based on the little pill thing, but these women were doing drugs with him. I'm seeing photos of a lot of these women he was partying with in the 80s, the 70s, whatever, doing pictures, just outwardly doing drugs with him. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, these bitches are coked up. These bitches are coked up, B. You think these bitches is coked up and they wasn't doing nothing else? Come on, dog. How many bitches you know who snort coke, who only snort coke? Be real. These bitches is coked up. And you want me to think these bitches wasn't doing Quaaludes or whatever was the hot drug? Bitches who I know who do Molly now, do coke, pop perks, pop oxys. You dig what I'm saying? So I just don't even know what to say. Point is, this justice system is crazy, and it is what it is. It ain't right, but we need proof. And the fact that a man was convicted of a crime, sentenced to do time behind prison bars off of allegations,